Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2, and this is Verge. And so let's go ahead and move along with this campaign. The last couple of episodes were drenched in blood and conquest. Some great episodes, or at least great battles that I enjoyed. So let's see where we are at this moment. And the very first thing we're going to do here is look at the event messages, which are always blank when you load up the game. Let's see what our armies are doing. Actually, what I'm going to do here is let's look at the strategic map. And what's the overall status, or the status of our empire. So we can see we do have one enemy here. Illyria, within Illyria. So what we're going to do is definitely, we have a couple armies, so that was the plan apparently, to go ahead and bring these armies down. This particular tribe or settlement probably end up taking them out just to clear out this area. Then yes, I remember I was going to move my armies out a little bit and kind of strengthen up the whole empire. It's been a couple days for me. Alright. The other episodes I did recording before New Year's, and as you could tell, New Year's has done a number on me. So, before we go into any kind of detail like that, or detail into that, so let's see where we are. This particular army is... I don't want to move them too close, I remember, because I didn't want this particular settlement... They don't have any units. So we're just going to move them up. They do have an army there. These are -7, but its city is going along. So let's go ahead and just jump in from this. I don't want to move yet. This I don't want to move. I think we're ready for the end of the turn, if I remember correctly. Technology is moving forward. Faction, nothing here that I need to take care of. Except for I only have one person in my house, but I will admit that this doesn't totally make a lot of sense to me. What's going on here? So I'm not too worried about it. Provinces are all pretty much doing good. Illyria is going down in happiness, but that's to be expected. And this location, Panana, is -32. However, they're going positive. What I'm looking at is this column right here, the public order. As far as food-wise, they import... that's very good information here. So, shows our provinces. Lists all of our provinces. I guess these are other provinces that we know of. Shows the exporting of food or the importing of food or stable food supply. Very good. And if they're going happy or sad... I'm sorry, Illyria. And how much money they're bringing in? Very good information. Oh, come on, don't scroll. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. Okay, up. And I guess these are other settlements which I don't know too much about. That little ticking noise is a little bit annoying, but very good information all the way around. I do not know if that was in the game originally, or is that something... So let me go back to that. So this particular location is negative in food, and their public order is unhappy. So if I bump this up, that will make food, 5 food. Research, public order. So what is going to be more important right now? Public order or food? Food impacts the whole empire, where public order only impacts this one particular province. So I'm going to go with public order. And then once this location mellows out a little bit, I'm going to... Yeah, see, they're -8. They're going +1 every turn. If I move this out, it's going to go heavy negative. And then I have a couple agents in the areas that I could see if I could work on the public order. Ah, very good. Guess you learn something every day. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Let's go back to the armies actually before I do that. Anyone else? No, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Let's see what happens. And we'll go ahead and move forward with this. Fill this area of the empire. Should be fun. Ah, yes. I kind of remember a little bit more. I was going to bring some armies over because I'm really kind of not defended along the Italian coast on this side, and with these guys being my enemy at this point. But I think they have more. I don't know how the AI is going to handle it, but they have more pressing matters with an army coming down on them. So, a dishonorable enemy spy has poisoned the wells of your settlement. Is that the name of the spy? Exposed. Alright. So let's see. Is this... I'm not at war with them. Let's go ahead and...
in service to Rome. What do you wish of me?
What is his effects? His effects for this agent: cultural influence, cunning, chance to evade, line of sight, administration. So I'm going to take this unit and push them into the army.
Make a few run the gauntlet.
How may I serve you?
She's a powerful, well-experienced spy.
They will never know I was there.
Soften this up area a little bit. Soften this town. Epidomnus. Okay, very good.
Succeeding is what I do.
That is what she does. Let's go ahead and... They're positive 20. If I take this army out...
You have further orders?
Excellent. So I'm going to take... Which army do I want to lead with?
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Let's go ahead and
We cannot do that.
bring this down.
None will escape.
We're going to encircle.
Laying siege to the settlement. Ready for battle.
Now,
Make that
you
path is blocked.
might ask why I use two armies, because the reason why is war isn't about having a fair fight. War is about crushing your enemies, and that is what I'm going to do. Is crush crush my enemies here and attack. Now let's go ahead and assault. Still doesn't give me much better of a chance. Let's see what I'm going against. I think the odds are a little bit more in my favor than it's saying. 44,000 units versus their 4,000 units, less than 4,000 units, 38. Let's go ahead and assault. Almost clicked on the auto resolve. I would have been upset about that. Go ahead and do the siege. Let's go ahead. Come on. Take as much. Dry, clear, no reverse effects. Let's go ahead and start the deployment. And let's see how we're going to do this. I am going to bring my catapults, group them as 4, how I love to play them. Switch them, turn them off of auto fire, switch them over to explosive rounds. I typically do this when I'm against a non-walled settlement. And then take my horses. They do have a navy. I don't know which side they're going to come on. And maybe there's 3 armies over here. This guy, and this guy. These 5 armies. Make it here. Put them in the center. Alright. This army. I want to move over to here. And this army. I want to move over to here. I don't know if I really need to move these armies over here. You know what? I'm going to move these 2 armies over here as well. And these armies I'm going to move here. So I'm going to grab 2. Make that all part of group 2. Lock it. Is that?
Stay as you are.
Lock it in that formation. And I believe. So I'm thinking what's going to happen here is that their ships are going to come along this side or the other side and dock. If they are ranged units, I will then attack them with my cavalry. If they're not, they're fast enough to get back into the battle. And these guys, I'm just going to go straight down the center.
At the double.
I don't know what they're going to go. Let's see what they're going to do. But for the time being, I'm going to take...
Ready for orders.
Take my ballistas. And I'm going to bomb the living crap out of them. Get some nice shots. Oh, look at him. Group this as 5. Put them in this formation and put them right there. Let's get them moving. Okay, so I'm going to grab these 2 horsemen. Okay. Okay, so I think that's enough.
Infantry.
No, 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 no. I want you. No, come on. You, and you.
Quick march! Legionaries! Infantry! Hold Romans all! Advance at speed! Ready and waiting! General! Domine! General! Infantry! We obey! General! Legio Parati! It's forward! The riders! Advance! Perfectly now! Your orders! Charge! Cavalry! Forward! Back, yeah! Proud Romans all! Victoria, lead us!
And that should do it.
Right arm riders, advance! Right advance at speed! Ready! Extemplo! Warriors eager for blood! Come there! Fire quickly now! General! Advance at speed! Cavalry! Yeah! Advance at speed! Battle ready and eager!
Alright.
Spear infantry at your command! Return to your positions! Hold formation! Extemplo! Cohorts parati! Velites! Double time! Understood!
Alright.
Orders understood!
Skirmish mode. Turn that off. And these.
Ballista! Orders understood! Ballista! By your command! Romans ready for duty! Equites! For the gods! Legionaries! Legio Parati! Ballista! To command! Forward!
Come on. Attack these guys. Good. He took them out. Get back over there. Get back over there. Very good. So I get my velites over here.
Equites! Obediamos! Ordinam!
Come on.
Where to attack? Attack Testudo! Legionaries! Engage!
Like that. Pull them back a little bit.
Ready and waiting. Melee troops. Back now.
Okay.
Equities. For riders, advance. Your command. Legionaries!
Okay, very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this army up.
At your command. Praetorian, your orders. Melee infantry ready.
The music is so good now. They've changed the music so much. I'm kind of
At speed.
speechless on how good the music sounds. Okay, so that's coming into the main part. You. It's coming here. You inspire. Bring you in there.
By your command!
I can't make it go faster.
Ready for orders!
That's what I wanted to see.
As you command! Follow me! Attacking Testudo! Move out! Legionary!
So they have a couple armies moving in here. I have this army sitting back here. Get in there.
At speed!
And basically keep their ranged away. Stop all of that. Take.
Legionaries! At the double!
Alright, excellent. In battle. That is just pure enjoyment. I get too involved in the game a little bit. I stop talking, but it's so much fun in this game. Alright.
Your next command?
Okay, so I saw a message in there. It says faction destroyed. Okay, that's not this one, obviously.
Commander.
food. I need more food. Now that I know what this screen does, I can look at it to figure out what I want to build. It's kind of interesting. Okay, very good.
At your command. Advance. Waiting for
Ah,
more
good.
orders.
The army gained a tradition in that. See, right on the edge. Because I am going to come after these guys sooner than later.
At your command.
I'm not going to move that army out until these two sacred grounds are built.
How can I be of
This agent, I can.
treading softly?
Ready for battle.
What
She
do
does
you wish
not
of me?
have. I want to move her into there.
Watching
Ready
the
for
enemy.
orders.
Okay.
How can I serve Rome?
Oh, negative 15. Ah, it's because I took over that one location. So let's go ahead and do that.
enjoy a well-kept ledger.
And we won't tax them for one turn. Just to help speed that up a little bit. I have this military moving over to here.
March.
This army.
Ready for further orders.
And I have a little bit of cash, so I'm going to pull up one more agent. And if I have military training. Excellent. So I'll move that hero into this army for military training. And then we're just about to take over the last region within Thrace. And then we'll have unified and brought our empire together. And then we get to figure out what direction we're gonna strike out next. But that is going to wait for another episode. For this particular episode, I really didn't expect to jump in and play this, but I figured I had an opportunity, so I figured I'd take it. And okay. Can I click on here and go directly to diplomacy? Like this guy? No. That'd be kind of nice. Not sure who I want to start diplomacy with, because I'm already attacking a couple different locations. I'm not sure what direction I want to go in. So I'm going to go ahead and just end this here at this point. I want to thank you all for listening and watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them. I do read them all, and I appreciate them and appreciate your time. And as always, thank you very much for listening and watching, and have a great day.